And now we will learn how to give a refund check to a client. It's very simple to give a refund check. It's just a regular check. The only difference is, instead of putting an expense in the bottom left of the check window, you have to make sure you choose unearned legal fees. You have to choose that unearned account that we made as receivable in the expense account section in order for the check to work properly. And the last thing you have to put, in the bottom right, you have to choose the correct customer or job. For example, April 7th, we wrote Betty a check for the remainder of her balance. What will happen? Well, unearned legal fees will go down, and cash in bank will go down, but the most important thing is Betty's balance will become zero. So let's take a look. Right now, in the trial balance, unearned legal fees is $11,100. That's going to decrease after we write this check because we're giving back some of what we did not earn. Also, cash in bank is going to go down by the amount we pay Betty because we're paying her from the bank account. But the most important report in this case is the client balance detail. Right now, Betty has a balance of $5,000. That means that if we pay her back $5,000, unearned legal fees, which is this, will decrease by $5,000. It should become $6,100. And cash in the bank will decrease by $5,000. It should become $13,200. And of course, the most important result in the client balance detail, Betty's balance will come down to zero. And it's very, very simple. We open the check window. We put the date. Remember, we're pretending it's April 7th of 2017 because that was the year I first started making this course. And we're writing the check to Betty Boop. Now, her balance was $5,000. And here are the two unique parts about a refund check. Click once under the account to bring the arrow. In the chart of accounts, you have to choose unearned legal fees. But that's not enough. Unearned legal fees matches each customer. You also have to choose that particular customer, Betty Boop. So you have to put the customer name in the payee field, but you also have to put it in the customer job field in order for QuickBooks to update the balance. And unearned legal fees goes down, and so does cash in bank. When we click, you could print the check or you could write a regular check and just record it by clicking Save and Close. Now Betty's balance is zero. And if you look at the trial balance, you can see cash in bank went down to the number we expected, and unearned legal fees went down to the number we expected.